What was the first time you had your breakthrough and you were so certain that it is Abynaturals or nothing?
I think a major breakthrough was when we clocked one. So I ran a sale, like an online sale, and we had massive orders, like over 300 orders as at then in 2021. And I made over 2-3 million naira. Wow. Something I've not made in my entire life at once.
How long did the sales last? Up to a month?
24 hours. I've been on relaxed hair all my life until I had my first child in 2018.
So you decided to switch?
Yes, that's because I had postpartum hair loss. It led to the front of my hair breaking from this to this place. So I actually thought it was demonic. So that's what I thought. But then I didn't knew that there was something called postpartum hair loss after childbirth. And that is the story that bettered Abynaturals.
Hello, you're welcome to Entrepreneur's Narrative, a podcast that uses storytelling to shift mindsets, unlock potentials, and catalyze growth. We share the stories of leading and emerging Black entrepreneurs and change makers. We get to learn from their successes, their journeys, their failures, and their breakthroughs. And I'm really excited about this episode. This is because this is the first episode of Entrepreneur's Narrative, and I'm happy to be your host. I am Machuko Anyakora. On this episode, we'll dive deep into the world of beauty, wellness, and natural hair care. We have with us here Abigail Egbegbuna. She's not just a certified cosmetologist, she's also the CEO and founder of Abynaturals. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're so happy to have you. It's really a pleasure.
Thank you.
I see your videos and your pictures on social media, Instagram to be precise. And whenever I see your pictures and your videos, I'm like, oh my God, your hair is so beautiful.
Yes.
But seeing you right now, I'm really amazed because this is something I desire to have. So have you been on natural hair since your childhood?
No, I've not.
Okay, so when did you switch to natural hair and why?
My hair was relaxed because the secondary school I attended, we don't make hair. It's a public secondary school. Okay. So after my secondary school, I started keeping my hair through university and all that. So that's when I started keeping my hair. So it's not like I started from childhood.
No. So since you started making your hair like after your secondary school, yes, you've been on natural hair?
No, I've been on relaxed hair all my life until I had my first child in 2018.
So you decided to switch?
Yes, that's because I had postpartum hair loss. Okay. So, and I didn't know that was what we call postpartum hair loss. It led to the front of my hair breaking from this to this place, and my hair was shedding a lot. So I actually thought it was demonic. I thought maybe it was hairstylist hand, the way they say some hairstylist hand is bad for your hair and all that. Yeah. So that's what I thought. But then I didn't know that there was something called postpartum hair loss after childbirth. Okay. And that is the story that bettered Abynaturals. Because so after that experience, I started knowing that, there's something called postpartum hair loss. There are ways to combat postpartum hair loss. There are products to use to recover my edges. So I started creating that in my house and all that. So after doing that, I decided to switch to natural hair because I realized that chemicalizing my hair was only going to damage it further.
Just tell us a bit about your childhood and like beautiful memories, you remember growing up.
Okay, so beautiful memories. I have beautiful memories of my childhood because my mom was the one there for us because my dad died very early. So she was the one there for us. She never allowed us to lack anything, even if she was the only parent of 7 children.
Oh, wow,
7
amazing.
Years. But then it never felt like my dad was not there because she was present, and it was so beautiful having to grow up with my siblings and all of us having to go through school. There's none of us that dropped out or anything. So she was there. She's a solid rock, solid stand, and the reason why I'm standing today is my mom. So those memories are really beautiful when I remember them, and I'm so happy that
having a good mother is like having the whole world.
She made my childhood very, very, very beautiful.
Just tell us a bit more about the birth of Abynaturals. Yes, you gave us a hint.
Yes, that's what bettered Abynaturals actually, because I think that was in 2019 when I had my first baby. 2019, I had her in 2018, sorry. So from then I started experiencing that postpartum hair loss, and I decided, okay, what should I do? What can I do? What can I do to change this edges loss? And I was working in a 5-star hotel then, and I was a customer service rep, and you always have to look good. So my kind of person, I don't use jewelries, I don't do makeup and all of that. But then you have to be presentable to your clients.
Exactly.
So my hair is something I used to be proud of, because even when my hair was relaxed, it was very long. So I always use it to make different styles, and the hair is the beauty of a woman, So I decided that, okay, let me start researching about this issue. That's when I noticed was postpartum hair loss, and I started looking for products that would help me solve the problem, because I realized I had an issue. And so I started going online to research, and I got how to make some creams, to make this. I mixed one or two together. I started using it, and it was working for my hair. Yes, it started working, and I was like, my hair was coming back. Wow. So I started selling it to my colleagues in the office.
Oh, amazing.
I started selling to them in small. Then I would just use sellotape to tape the sticker. In fact, it was not sticker, it was printed paper. I went to print A4 paper. We now use scissors to cut it and put it on it. So, but they supported it, and they was like, oh, if it's working, why not? And they bought, I just had the marketing skills. So I marketed it to them, and they bought. So during 2020, I think during COVID-19, when COVID came, they asked us to stay at home. And I was like, okay, staying at home, what are we going to be doing? And I continued doing what I was doing. I opened an Instagram page, and I posted my product the way it looked like that. And that was how it blew up. People started asking on WhatsApp.
COVID, despite humble beginnings.
Yes. So COVID brought out a lot of beautiful things in people that you never knew you had. And social media then now became more vibrant and all that. So that was, I leveraged on that, and I started selling my product. People started asking, don't you have conditioners? Don't you have shampoos? Okay. And I knew that I needed to go to school to properly learn these things. So and I enrolled, and I got certified, and I started making shampoos. I added some new products to it, and from there Abynaturals started.
Yes. Okay, what an inspiring story.
Thank you.
Before the birth of Abynaturals, we had a lot of natural hair care brands. What would you say is that thing that will make someone go for Abynaturals hair care product as to those other ones that have been in the market before Abynaturals came in?
Okay, so Abynaturals is a natural hair care brand that helps people solve their problem using natural and effective ingredients and raw materials. So we are based on using plant-based raw materials, natural. So when we say natural, it's not because everything that is coming out from the ground, no, but we use plant-based, safe. So most of the products we have out there, they have a lot of ingredients that are not supposed to be on the hair, but many people do not know.
Like chemical based?
Yes. Okay. There are some damaging chemicals in some products that they do not know. Nigerians or Africans, we do not like to read labels. So if you read labels a lot and you research the ingredients in some products, you would actually not use them on your hair. So that is why I came to solve that problem. So we use natural, safe, and effective ingredients in our products that make us different. So that's why we say natural. So when we say natural, it's not because it is only for natural hair. Okay. It is for all hair types, but we use natural ingredients that do not damage your hair, and they are very effective.
Oh, actually, before I'm having this conversation with you, I thought Abynaturals was just for natural hair.
No,
but I'm happy to hear that even those who are not.
So even if you are relaxed hair, dreads, any kind of hair at all,
you can make use of Abynaturals and still get effective results. Oh, amazing. So how are you able to manage the balance between quality and affordability? And I asked this question because when I was in school, when the whole natural thing was all over the place, I tried to get some products, and I noticed those products were really you have to break the bank literally to get those products. So how are you able to manage quality and also affordability?
Okay, so our products are quality, but then we have different sizes. So that's the beautiful thing. So one product could have 3 sizes. So if you're not able to get the big one, you can get the small one. We have what we call refill pouches. Okay. So those refill pouches are the cheapest of all. So at least, and one product can last you maybe 2 months, 3 months. So that's good. If you use our shampoo, our customers that know that use our shampoo, for instance, they can use one pouch shampoo maybe 4 times.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because it lathers a lot. A little goes a long way, and it is very, very affordable. So I make my products not too expensive, but sometimes the situation of the country cannot help us because we need to maintain the quality. So I always tell my customers, instead of me to reduce the quality, I will increase my price. But even at that, we try to maintain a balance so that people will be able to afford the product. So like before, like you said, maybe when you were in school, you could not afford it. I can say that students are able to afford our products because of the different sizes that we have.
Yes. What was the first breakthrough you had that made you certain that Abynaturals is it for you? Like the first time I do not want to mention figures, but what was the first time you had your breakthrough and you were so certain that it is Abynaturals or nothing?
Okay, I think a major breakthrough was when we clocked one. So I ran a sale, like an online sale, and we had massive orders.
Wow.
Over 300 orders as at then in 2021, and I made over 2-3 million naira. So
For the sale?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Something I've not made in my entire life at once.
How long did the sales last? Up to a month?
24 hours.
Amazing. So that made you so certain that it is Abynaturals.
Even before then,
like no going
but then
back.
that's like a major one for me.
Yes. Oh, okay, that's amazing. What are the challenges you are currently facing, running this business?
Manpower. I'll say manpower because my kind of business is what you need active staff. But most times, like for the factory, we need people that are up and doing, that are scientific. Yes. So it's always difficult to get, but sometimes I just strive to get it. And if I'm always present there. So, but then that's one of the issues we face. Staff going and coming, you could not get I have long-term staff, but sometimes it's not just as easy as it is. So staff manpower sometimes is an issue. And secondly, the economy of Nigeria sometimes is our instability because most all our bottles that we use, we purchase them directly from China, we ship them into Nigeria. So the exchange rate sometimes is killing. The amount we used to clear bottles, the amount we used to shop them, buy them. So sometimes when you look at all those things, the cost and everything included in your products is crazy. But we just have to always look for a balance. So those are the issues that I would say, manpower and the economy of Nigeria.
Okay. Can you, aside the challenges, you are currently facing or have faced within your few years in business, can you boldly say that the wellness and beauty industry can make someone a millionaire or even a billionaire?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
YES. Yes. In capital letters. Yes.
Like you are so
yes. If you know what you are doing.
Okay.
The beauty industry is a very, very big industry. You would make your money from the industry. Yes, you can. Okay. So just start small, but don't stay small. Keep improving in what you do. Be consistent. Try to sell out yourself. Put yourself out there. Be consistent, and you make a difference. Yes, you can be a billionaire actually.
Okay. Yeah. So what are the things that will make an investor convinced? How do you convince an investor that the hair care / beauty industry, or I think I need to be a little bit more specific, that Abynaturals, it's something they should invest in?
Okay. Yes. For now, I'm not open to investors.
Amazing.
Yes. So the question is, I'm not open to investors. Okay, so
for Abynaturals, you don't need investors.
Yes, I'm still in the growing. For me, as a business owner, I'm still in the growing phase of my business. So I'm not open to accepting investors right now.
At the moment.
Yes.
So if you were to do something differently now, based on your level of experience and your training and certifications, what would that be? Like if you were to start from the scratch?
Maybe I'll just focus on teaching.
Okay.
On teaching people how to actually make these products.
Okay. So currently, do you have
yes, we have a formulation school.
Oh,
yes, Abynaturals formulation school, and we kicked off in May this year, and we've trained over 20 people already.
That's lovely.
Yes, we have another class. The last class for the year is November, and yeah, I would say, okay, if I'm not going to make products, I will just be teaching other people how to actually make product.
Tell us a little bit more about the academy, what you do, how can
Okay.
people, enroll, and everything that you just
Okay, so
entailed.
Abynaturals Formulation School is a school where we train people that are beauty enthusiasts, people that have interest in learning how to make natural, safe, and effective products, because there are a lot of products flying around social media now. People just cook up products in their home, not knowing the formulas to use, the right blends of raw material, the quantity, the ratios. They just join them together and DIY. And some people go and make these products from YouTube, from what they see on YouTube, and they do not know the actual ingredients that are put into these things, the ones that do not work, the one that should work. They don't know about it. So I'm open to sharing my knowledge with people that want to learn. You're a salon owner, you want to use products that are nice for your customers, you someone that wants to also build a brand. I'm open to teaching. So the school runs in batches. So for, like I said, we kicked off in May, but presently we've trained over 20 because we had 2 classes and some private classes. So we only want to run it quarterly. So the next one is in November. So people can apply. You can just go to the our Instagram page. We have a link where you can just apply for the class, and it's a physical class. So we teach you practical knowledge on how to actually formulate over like 15 to 16 products.
Oh, that's really lovely.
Yes.
So you talked about the staff the other time. When you started this business, you started alone.
Yes.
From your home.
Yes, for 2 years.
For 2 years before you employed.
In my home. Yes.
Oh, before you employed
Yes.
some staff.
So I was actually scared of employing anybody in my home because I started from my home, because I didn't want external people. So I had someone that was handling our customer service, but she was like hybrid. So she doesn't come to work physically because this is my home.
Okay.
So we just gave her the phone, she teach her how to respond to. So I didn't employ
anyone when you were working from home.
Yes.
So when you got a store,
yes. When we moved out of my home after 2 years, I was able to employ over 5 persons.
Oh, amazing. So like how many staff? You started with 5 staff.
Yes.
But how many staff do you have currently?
I have 9.
Oh, that's really good.
Yes.
A final question. If someone wants to go into the beauty industry, what advice do you have to give to the person?
Okay, so the beauty industry is a large one. So like you said, we have the skin, have the hair, we have aesthetics clinics, we have a whole lot of things you can do in the beauty industry. It's not just only hair. So choose the path you want to go to. Go to good schools to get certified. Do not just start. We say start small.
Yeah.
Starting small does not mean you should just pick any profession of your choice and just say, let me start with DIY knowledge. No, go to professional schools, get certified, and follow the paths that you want to, and you make it.
Okay, so what are your values, business related, or generally, just what are your values?
Honesty, discipline, consistency. Those are what works for me. Those are the values I like to assign to myself.
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much once again.
You're welcome.
For honoring.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, we're happy to have you.
Thank you.
You've heard directly from our certified cosmetologist. It's good to start small. However, you need to acquire professional training so as to get it right.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you very much for listening to Entrepreneur's Narrative. I am Machuko Anyakora. Bye.